off the set of playing the role of the violently vicious and angelically gifted Lucious. In 2017, Terrence Howard shocked the world by deciphering one of the world's greatest mysteries, unveiling a side of him that has remained in the closet for decades. The actor not only did what the world's greatest minds could not do, he also gifted mankind with a groundbreaking medical discovery. Join us as we delve into this thrilling video revealing the 6,000-year-old secret that Terrence Howard deciphered. Unlocking the 6,000-year-old secret. Invited to speak at the Oxford Union, the renowned movie actor Terrence Howard astonished the world by revealing an ancient secret that has captivated the greatest minds for generations. This enigmatic symbol, known as the flower of life, is among the oldest symbols in human history. Discovered in Egypt's Temple of Osiris, it was molecularly etched into the wall, bearing its age of 6,000 years. The same symbol has been unearthed in China's forbidden temples, tucked beneath the Fu dogs, with the flower of life at their feet. It was believed that whoever mastered this flower of life would command the universe. Hidden within this symbol were mysteries that Da Vinci dedicated his life to unraveling, the same mysteries that consumed Newton and Pythagoras in their pursuits. The challenge lay in perceiving this symbol beyond its two-dimensional form. Trapped within this flat plane, these brilliant minds struggled to unlock its secrets. Howard believes that he has successfully unraveled the secrets of the flower of life, discovering the true, intricate wave patterns that humanity has sought for over 10,000 years, after 45 years of dedicated pursuit. The actor explained that when he came into this life, he woke up with a voice in his head saying, "Remember, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget." And the first thing he did was work out the flower of life. At 6 years old, he started making these pieces. What Da Vinci tried to do at 80, he did at 6 years old because he had been working on it, perhaps from a past life. He clarified that he was not trying to say that he was crazy or that he believed in reincarnation, but it is common knowledge that energy does not just die, it reboots itself. So, we are eternal. Howard claimed to have patented all his discoveries because in 1926, there was the case of a man named Walter Russell, who wrote a book called The Universal One, and in it, he introduced an entirely new periodic table. He introduced the two heavy water elements, then plutonium and deuterium, both of those. All four of those elements had never been discovered. He sent out 800 copies of his book to different universities. 2 years later, he watched as other people came and got Nobel Prizes for their work. Why? Because he didn't patent it. He didn't copyright it. So, the actor copyrighted all his discoveries because he believed that they were of massive value. Delving into his findings, the famous actor believes that what Da Vinci and his contemporaries aimed to achieve was to animate this flower, because they believed it contained hidden secrets and shapes like the macaraba and others. However, they were misled by the notion of straight lines. Do straight lines truly exist in the universe? Well, all the energy in the universe is in constant motion. If something remains still, there is no energy or movement. This motion appears in swirling vortices, rhythmic waves, and graceful spirals instead of simple straight lines. Modern physics, through its study of galaxies and heavenly bodies, upholds this notion. Galaxies do not neatly align in straight paths, but form elegant swirling spirals and elliptical orbits, a design echoed in the structure of the DNA helix and the curving arms of hurricanes. Howard's perspective deeply connects with this understanding, suggesting a universal pattern of motion and energy that is gracefully curved and cyclic. The concept of wave-particle duality in quantum mechanics illustrates this departure from linear thinking. In quantum mechanics, particles are viewed as both distinct entities and probabilistic waves. This challenges our traditional understanding of motion and trajectory, because it suggests that, at the fundamental level, the universe expresses itself through probabilities and patterns that defy straightforward categorization. Howard proposed that by aligning ourselves with nature's natural curvature, we would notice the abundance of curves and spirals, from the majestic sweep of rivers to the delicate curl of ferns. These patterns are not random, but adhere to mathematical principles like fractal geometry and the Fibonacci sequence. Fractal geometry, characterized by self-repeating patterns, provides insight into the infinite complexity of nature. These fractals appear in the branching of trees, the structure of snowflakes, and the rugged contours of mountain ranges. Similarly, the Fibonacci sequence is evident in the arrangement of seeds in a sunflower, the spirals of a snail shell, and the proportions of the human body. These patterns unveil a hidden order in nature, a transcendence beyond the straight lines of Euclidean geometry. Howard's viewpoint on nature's absence of straight lines aligns with these observations. By acknowledging the curved and recursive patterns governing the natural world, we gain deeper insight into the essence of the universe. The secret of the flower of life. Howard claims that he has unlocked the flower of life and has found the elementary fundamental particles sought after at the CERN-Hadron Collider. CERN's energy signatures align perfectly with some of the components that he extracted from the flower of life. He passionately shares with his audience about how he identified approximately 70 different elementary particles, fundamental entities that later evolved into secondary generations of particles, gradually forming intricate systems. These systems he brought to Oxford, urging examination and testing, confident that they encompass all the fundamental particles sought in the unified theory of the universe. It's a bold assertion, supported by the substantial evidence he claims to possess. The flower of life has been metaphorically opened, revealing an entirely different paradigm. Howard emphasizes the significance of these wave conjugations, states of matter, and related phenomena. It's time for a transformative shift. While our architecture has embraced aerodynamics, and our aircraft have moved beyond two-dimensional thinking, our mathematics remains anchored in a flat framework. Howard contends that advancing into the future requires re-evaluating this fundamental aspect. To provide some context, Leonardo da Vinci extensively studied the flower of life, attempting to decipher its mysteries. However, in his pursuits, he predominantly relied on straight lines, attempting to bend them to fit the curved nature of the universe. This approach proved unsuccessful because the universe itself is curved in its entirety. Recognizing this, Howard shifted his focus away from the notion of straight lines. He understood that in curved space, the shortest distance between 2 points follows a curved path. It's impossible to forcefully travel in a perfectly straight line through space. Consider electricity. When it moves from a southern to a northern plane, it consistently veers northeast. Magnetism, on the other hand, expands in a southwesterly direction. These directional spins, northeast for electricity and southwesterly for magnetism, help distinguish between the two phenomena. As he explored the concept of curved matter, he realized the significance of defining these spaces, aware that what we often encounter are these petals, or intricate shapes that fill the spaces between, which have long fascinated the great minds amongst men. Yet they've consistently overlooked their significance. These shapes represent the intermediate spaces, essential for filling the vacuum of space. The particles Howard discovered serve as evidence of this concept and reinforce the wave-particle argument. This discovery holds significant implications, suggesting that our ancestors may have used symbols like the flower of life to convey profound ideas. Howard's speech aligns with modern scientific views, such as the curved space-time continuum, an essential concept in Einstein's theory of relativity. This idea reflects ancient wisdom. The bending of space and time around massive celestial bodies like stars and galaxies isn't just theoretical, it's observable. The bending of light around these objects, known as gravitational lensing, proves the universe's curved nature. The flower of life isn't merely an ancient symbol, it represents the universe's deepest mysteries. This 6,000-year-old secret isn't just about a geometric design. It delves into the essence of reality itself. It's a symbol that has endured through the ages, connecting ancient wisdom with modern scientific insight. How relevant is this discovery? Knowing that our planet is moving away from our sun at 6 inches a year, in less than 500 million years, our planet will be out of the Goldilocks zone, somewhere near where Mars is, about halfway between. Life will not be able to be sustained on this planet anymore. So, to ensure the survival of our species, mankind must become interstellar, not just interplanetary. We have to become interstellar. However, we cannot achieve interstellar travel with approximations. When covering distances as vast as 600 quadrillion miles, precision is essential. That's what the math behind this is about. These calculations predict the natural distribution of matter and where you might find yourself in that vast space. Howard is confident in this work. For years, he has dedicated himself to this pursuit, and he believes it's ready. During the discussion, one audience member criticized Howard for mentioning backstage how this connects to the electric sun model. This theory proposes that the sun is powered by external forces rather than nuclear fusion, the prevailing view among scientists. The uncertainty lies in the absence of evidence supporting the presence of neutrinos, which are expected byproducts of nuclear fusion. Because scientists cannot detect whether neutrinos are present or not, there must be an alternative way in which they are energized. The critic's argument to Howard is that this implies neutrinos do not exist, because there is substantial evidence indicating their physical absence. However, many effects and their interactions with other phenomena strongly suggest otherwise. This challenges not only a specific theory, but also foundational principles within physics. Breaking the laws of physics. Delving deeper into this exploration, Howard unveils a concept that challenges our conventional understanding of mathematics and its application to the physical world. In his insightful speech, he introduces us to a fascinating aspect of this hidden order, the concept of mathematical loops. This intriguing idea, exemplified by the looping behavior of the square root of 2, reveals the unexpected and seemingly paradoxical nature of mathematical operations. Howard Terrace believes that the fundamentals of our math, like a simple multiplication such as 1 times 1 equals 1, break the principles of physics. In physics, an action is meant to have a reaction. Therefore, the first rule of math is to ensure a balanced equation. However, 1 times 1 equaling 1 is an unbalanced equation, according to him. This alleged flaw in our math not only compromises physics, but also affects our economy and the future of our society. Posing an intriguing question: can money be multiplied, or is it fixed? Let's consider the multiplication of a penny by itself. Since a penny is no longer backed by the hard asset of gold, and instead represents an imaginary value based on numbers, what happens when we multiply 1 penny by another? According to conventional mathematics, 1 penny times 1 penny equals 1 penny. However, following the laws of universal mathematics, 1 penny times 1 penny equals 0.01. This is evident when using a calculator. 0.01 times 0.01 equals 0.0001. The question is, does a penny times a penny equal 1 penny based on multiplication rules, or does it equal 0.0001 based on our decimal system, which is such a small value that there isn't even a currency for it circulated by the US Department of the Treasury? Let's extend this to other coins. If a nickel, which is equal to 5 pennies, is multiplied by another nickel, should it equal a quarter, which is equivalent to 25 pennies? According to a calculator, 0.05 times 0.05 equals 0.0025, which is again a value too small to represent with current currency. Similarly, if a dime, which is equivalent to 10 pennies, is multiplied by another dime, it should equal 100 pennies, or $1. However, using a calculator, 0.1 times 0.1 equals 0.01, which is much less. Howard argues that our science has been hindered by mathematical problems. Math is meant to support the basic laws of physics, but when equations like 1 times 1 equal 1 exist, the laws of conservation of energy start to break down. This discrepancy jeopardizes the foundation of our understanding. The actor emphasizes the need to audit Platonic solids and the laws of action and reaction. He suggests that we either redefine our mathematical principles or eliminate the concept that 1 times 1 equals 1 without any action or reaction. We cannot have both conflicting ideas. Until we address this issue, we face significant challenges that could impact our existence as a species. The flower of life. Just as mentioned earlier, the flower of life is an ancient and revered geometric symbol found across various cultures and traditions worldwide. It appears in Egyptian, Buddhist, Hindu, Islamic, and Christian art and architecture, showcasing its universal significance. The oldest known depiction can be seen in the Temple of Osiris, dating back about 6,000 years. This sacred symbol is believed to hold profound knowledge about the universe's origins and humanity's place within it. It's thought to embody a sacred geometry that reveals the fundamental structure of the cosmos. Some view it as containing the universe's secrets and the means to access hidden wisdom. Sacred geometry suggests that this symbol encodes creation's patterns, explaining the fundamental makeup of space and time. The flower of life encompasses other sacred symbols, like the Merkaba, within its intricate design. The flower of life holds diverse interpretations and meanings. Some see it as a representation of life's interconnected unity and the cyclical nature of existence, birth, death, and rebirth, a union of sacred masculine and divine feminine energies. For others, meditation on the flower of life is a path to reaching higher consciousness and enlightenment. At its core, the flower of life embodies the belief that God or its source created the universe following a geometric blueprint. Greek philosopher Plato famously asserted, "The knowledge which geometry aims at is the knowledge of the eternal." Scholars dedicate their lives to studying the intricate details of the flower of life, and to understand the basis of this symbol, let's begin by exploring the Vesica Piscis, the starting point for understanding the flower of life's sacred geometry. The spiritual Vesica Piscis. The Vesica Piscis is a sacred geometric shape formed by the intersection of two circles of equal diameter, creating a lens-like figure. This captivating shape holds immense significance in sacred geometry and is believed to contain the intelligent blueprint of the universe. According to sacred geometry, everything in our universe follows the law of polarity, and this shape symbolizes the birth of duality essential for life. The importance of the Vesica Piscis in discussing the flower of life stems from the fact that the flower of life originates from it. Some even speculate that this shape represents the cosmic womb of the universe, resembling the female birth passage. The cultural representations of the Vesica Piscis date back to ancient times, appearing in various art forms, architectural designs, and symbolic contexts. In art, it often serves as a frame or background for other figures and shapes. For instance, it is seen in the mandalas surrounding depictions of the Virgin Mary. In architecture and art, like in the right eye of Horus, a symbol of Jesus Christ, Egyptian Ankh, Christ in a Mandalora, a 13th century stone seal in Stone Priory, England, Sheila na gig, Celtic knot, and the Book of Wonders, 14 AD, the Vesica Piscis is integrated, symbolizing divinity or the unity of different faiths. Now that the Vesica Piscis has been explained, next is the seed of life, a captivating geometric pattern composed of 6 overlapping circles surrounding a central circle, making a total of 7 circles. This configuration is widely regarded as the Genesis pattern, due to its symbolic significance. The number 7 holds deep meaning across various cultures and belief systems. It is an early prime number in mathematics, and has been revered as a sacred number with profound mythological and philosophical implications. The 7 circles of the seed of life are often associated with the 7 chakras, the 7 days of creation in the Bible, the colors of the rainbow, notes in the diatonic musical scale, the 7 higher and lower worlds of Hinduism, and the 7 days of the week. Leonardo da Vinci held a deep fascination with the flower of life. In his drawings and paintings, he used the flower of life as the foundation for measurements. The Vitruvian Man and the Mona Lisa are notable examples where da Vinci incorporated this geometric symbol. Howard's view on harmonic wave resequencing. Another attendee at the gathering noticed that Howard's ideas on consciousness and energy were akin to what Dr. Robert Lanza proposes in biocentrism. This attendee then brought up a topic from 5 years ago, when Howard discussed harmonic wave resequencing in 2012. He spoke about how it could potentially solve cancer or genetic issues within 5 years. The attendee inquired about the progress on that, and asked how Howard proposes that this resequencing could actually alter people's genetics to prevent ailments. In response, Howard explains that DNA is composed of 5 elements: hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, and oxygen. These elements are arranged uniquely. Phosphorus sits at the core, surrounded by 4 oxygen atoms. Another phosphorus is paired with 2 more oxygen atoms. Together they form the legs of the double helix, which consist of adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine, ATCG. It's now known that hydrogen, once thought to transmit energy via electricity, communicates information through frequency. Hydrogen is associated with the key E and appears yellow. Oxygen is chartreuse and corresponds to the key of F or F sharp. Information was once considered solely electrical, but using a party with old friends as an illustration, when a nostalgic song triggers memories from years ago, everyone reacts. The same happens with human DNA. Each person has a particular genomic song or scale, and when played at their resonant frequency, their DNA responds. Harmonic wave resequencing involves precisely aligning these frequencies. Carbon, associated with the key of E and the color yellow, along with nitrogen, which corresponds to G, each contribute to this symphony within our DNA. Malformations arise when these frequencies are disrupted. Harmonic wave sequencing seeks to restore these frequencies, bringing our DNA back to its optimal state. The renowned actor shared that he is collaborating on developing the harmonic wave sequencer with another doctor who has successfully cured AIDS and cancer, and that the project is progressing well. What is harmonic wave resequencing? Harmonic wave resequencing looks deep into how everything around us moves. Every atom, every thought, and even diseases have their own kind of dance or vibration. This idea isn't just something someone made up, it has roots in real studies. For example, the term cymatics shows us how sound can shape matter into patterns. It's like when you see sand on a drum skin jump into shapes once you start playing the drum. These movements and patterns tell us a lot about how sound waves work and possibly heal or build things using just sound. Harmonic wave resequencing can change the way we see energy and health. It opens up new paths for healing and finding balance in our lives. Energy moves in waves and patterns, shaping everything around us. Harmonic wave resequencing plays a big role by changing how energy flows and moves. Think of it like tweaking the path of a flowing river. This method can direct energy in more useful ways, helping things work better or move smoother. It also digs into the heart of motion itself. By adjusting frequencies, harmonic wave resequencing can influence objects to move or act in specific ways. This is much like tuning an instrument for the perfect sound, but it applies to physical movement too. This unexplored science could change how we look at health and treat diseases. This method taps into the vibrations that affect our cells. Just like Terrence Howard said, music and emotions can alter DNA through their vibes. Think of it as tuning a musical instrument to improve its sound quality, but for your body. Through gentle waves, this technique might help fix damaged cells and even fight off sickness by making them more resistant or energetic. Moving forward, the healing benefits of 432 Hertz of music in harmonic wave resequencing could offer more insights into how these vibrations support overall wellness. This sound frequency helps bring peace and calm to our minds. It turns down stress and invites deep relaxation into our bodies. Imagine soft waves of pure sound washing over you, tuning the vibrations of your cells to their natural state. This kind of music speaks directly to DNA, encouraging it to heal and grow stronger. Next up, this healing sound impacts how we handle stress and find inner peace by aiding in managing everyday pressures, which will reveal more about its transformative powers. Are Terrance Howard's claims true? During a Joe Rogan podcast, the talk show host shared an intriguing conversation he had with someone who interviewed him for Rolling Stone. The interviewer described Terrance Howard as a legitimate genius, emphasizing that the actor is absolutely brilliant and may have figured it all out. It wasn't just random chatter. The interviewer was surprised at how shockingly coherent this statement was for such an unexpected claim. Well, Howard isn't the only one to bring up shocking ideas that face deep skepticism. Throughout history, many individuals who ventured beyond conventional science and society have had their theories marginalized and their voices silenced. This pattern raises crucial questions about progress and the suppression of innovative ideas. Consider Nikola Tesla, whose profound genius transformed physics and engineering. After his death, many of Tesla's papers and research notes were reportedly confiscated by government agencies. The full extent of Tesla's work remains shrouded in mystery, fueling speculation that his revolutionary ideas were too transformative or threatening to be shared with the public. Similarly, there's the curious case of Royal Raymond Rife, who claimed his Rife machine could cure cancer with frequency therapy. His claims were met with skepticism and legal challenges, leading to the downfall of his research. Critics argue his science was flawed, while supporters believe his work was undermined by a medical industry threatened by his ideas. Known for his acting career, Howard's recent interest in alternative physics has drawn both intrigue and disdain. Whether his theories on DNA's structure and its relation to frequencies hold water is subject to scientific scrutiny. Nonetheless, his abrupt shift from Hollywood raises eyebrows, suggesting a pattern where celebrities advocating radical ideas quickly find themselves ostracized from their expected roles. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.